Hello and welcome back to the vlog. My name's Sarah and this is Like So Amazing. So sorry, it's been a while. I haven't actually had a chance to record any videos for a little while now. Just the shop's been really busy and been redoing the website and all sorts of stuff going on, but I'm here now. So this video is going to be my rather belated May Makes video. So as I'm sure you're aware, May is the month of Me Made May. So this year I pledged to wear a different outfit every day, which I managed to, and I documented it all on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on there already, then I'll pop a link below so you can go and have a look. But yeah, I managed to wear completely me made throughout the month, which was great fun. It's always a really nice kind of buzzy time in the sewing community, so I really like that. But I did also get some sewing done. So I'm going to start with what I'm wearing. Now technically I didn't make these in May, but the patterns have now been released so I can now share them with you. So this is my Romy top. So funny story about this one. So this is the Tilly and the Buttons new pattern releases. The Romy top and the Jessa trousers. So I was part of the tester team for that, which is always great fun. And I kind of thought I'd have a nautical theme for my outfit. And I made this top, which I was absolutely in love with, but I kind of didn't want to wear it too much because I didn't want to show it off before it was released. So I'd kind of put it to one side and then I completely lost it. And luckily had managed to take some pictures of it for the testing, but yeah, couldn't find it anywhere. And then lo and behold, magically it fell from our coat rack the other day. So I think my other half might have put it to one side and it got caught up with a jacket of mine that I'd kind of put away for winter. But anyway, I've got it here now, so really pleased. So I made it in a sweater knit. Now I know Tilly recommends to make it in maybe a stiffer jersey, but I actually really like it being quite sort of loose and drapey. You can kind of have it off one shoulder if you want. So I matched up the stripes quite diligently on the sides, and then I bound the front neckband, but as you can see, I did it the other way around so that you get this nice effect on the top. And then you can see that lovely tie back. I think it's really beautiful. Love the way it hangs, and I just think it just adds a little bit of interest to a normal kind of Breton top. So yes, super in love with this and so pleased that I found it again. And to go with it, I've got my Jessa trousers on, which I must say I was campaigning for them to be called the Michelle trousers so that it would be Romy and Michelle, but apparently no. So these are the really high-waisted trousers, and I've done them as jeans. So I made mine in an indigo stretch denim. I'll put a proper full-length picture in so you can see them, because at the moment you can only see the top bit. But yeah, I just did it with the little fake pocket in, and I've got back pockets in them as well. But yeah, I'll pop some pictures up so you can see them properly. But yeah, really, really comfy. I'm actually not a massive fan of high-waisted trousers on me. I just don't think they look the best on my shape. And I do sometimes find that they can be a bit uncomfortable if you're sitting down. But actually, these are fine. So enough stretch in the denim that I can kind of sit down and not have to undo the button, which is normally what I have to do. So I'll move on to a couple of other items. So next up, I've got my Nina Lee Camden skirt. So this pattern here, and this is one of the latest releases from Nina Lee. So it comes as a pinafore or a skirt, and when I got this fabric in, I just was so in love with it. I knew I had to make something out of it, and I thought a skirt would be ideal. And then I thought, well, actually that combination together would be really good. So I did make a few changes. So I actually cut out the longer version, and just because I don't really want it too mini. And what I did, because there is a front seam on the original pattern, but because I didn't want to pattern match everything on this and I only wanted to cut it out of quite a small amount of fabric, I decided to omit that front seam. So to cut it on the fold, what I did do is painstakingly pattern match the front pockets, but then I'd actually done it so well that you couldn't really see it, so all my hard work had gone to waste. So I then chose to add some baby pink piping, just so it kind of gives that little bit of contrast, and I think it makes it look really pretty. I was thinking about adding it in to the waistband as well, but then I thought it might be a bit too chunky for where the zip is. I didn't want it to kind of get caught up or anything, so I just left it at the pockets. But yeah, really pleased with how that worked out. And I also lined mine in this ex-designer lining that we've got in this lovely pink colour. So super girly and feminine, but I really like the kind of bold stripes as well that go with the flowers. So yeah, really love this one. And given that the weather in the UK is still pretty miserable, I'm still wearing tights and boots even though we are in the middle of June. So this one's still getting a bit of wear. And then the next thing is a bit more summery. So the next 3 garments that I've got are more summery makes. So this pattern is by Experimental Space, and it's the Evelyn blouse. So I'd had my eye on this for a little while and I thought it would be a really cute make. So I decided to make it out of this lovely peach viscose, which has got these cacti all over it. So really happy with this. So you may notice that it's slightly different from the original pattern in that I made mine sleeveless. I actually didn't get on with the sleeve pieces in this drapey viscose, so I just decided to omit them altogether, and I actually quite like a sleeveless blouse anyway. So what I chose to do was to just finish it with some narrow satin bias binding on the inside. I think that looks really cute. But yeah, this front detail is gorgeous, and then it's got a really lovely stand-up collar on it. So it's just a really nice throw-on blouse. I also finished the bottom edge with some satin bias binding as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have any left of this colour, so I just used cream colour, but you're not going to see that, it's on the inside. But yeah, pleased with that one. And then what's summer without a good old Ogden cami? So I made myself another one from this beautiful tropical rayon. It's so soft and just moves beautifully and is just lovely to wear. So I think I always have to stick this is the back sticker in it, just so I know which way around we are. But here we go. But yeah, I've got several of these at home. I love wearing them in the summertime, and they're kind of a really nice go-to top if I ever go out, which is very rare actually. But yeah, I love this with just a pair of jeans or something like that. So really happy with how that turned out. And again, I'll pop some pictures in so you can see. And then my last make is the Breton. So the Tilly and the Buttons Breton dress. But I chose to make mine slightly different this time. So I've made this a couple of times and really like them. But I had seen a while ago someone made a maxi dress version of it in a jersey, and I thought, yep, definitely need to do that. So I had a little research, and Tilly's blog actually has some great top tips for making this out of jersey, because it is supposed to be a woven pattern. So I chose this amazing, super bold Puma print jersey. So it's actually a viscose jersey, so it's got a bit of drape in it, and just this amazing vibrant red. So the way I made mine is on the pattern piece, I extended it from the hip down and then just squared it across on the bottom on both the front and back pieces, and then I just constructed it as normal. Now Tilly does advise that you don't need the facings, so she just recommends that you do a neck binding, which I did, and then I did just add a cuff onto the sleeves as well, just to finish them off. And she does also recommend that you don't add the pockets into a jersey version, but I chose to add them into mine because pockets. I was really kind of back and forth on it, and in the end I decided no, pockets are definitely worth it, and it doesn't drag it down too much at all, it's fine. I just made sure I stabilised both the pocket bag and the front of the skirt with some interfacing, just to make sure it wasn't going to stretch out or anything. And yep, as you can see, here's the finished article. So again, I'll pop a picture in for you. have to say I absolutely love it. So when we do eventually get some sunshine back, I'm going to be wearing this all the time, just with some flip-flops. And yeah, I think this is going to be my go-to summer dress, along with my Charlie kaftan that I made in April. So we just need to will the sunshine back. So there you go, that's everything I made last month. So I've been cracking on with some more things during June as well, and I really want to get some summertime things made, just to try and coax the sunshine back out, because as I said, it's just been pretty rainy and miserable here, but we're really hoping that we might get a summertime. You never know with the UK though. Also, just to let you know before I go, we're having a summer sale at the moment. So we've got lots and lots of new fabrics coming in, and I need to make some room because we're running out of shelf space. So there's a big old sale on. There's lots of gorgeous fabrics in there, and they are up to 25% off. So I will leave you a link below so you can go and have a look. But anyway, I'm going to leave you there, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye bye.